Hey, what is going on guys? Welcome everyone back to another Call of Duty video. Hopefully you are all enjoying your day. In today's video, what we're going to be looking at is some possible hackers in Call of Duty World War II already. So obviously this game has only been in beta for a couple of days, and some people are apparently running into some hackers where they have God mode and they can't actually kill them. Well, I did the research. I figured it out if it's just a glitch or if they are actually hacking themselves. And what I concluded is pretty interesting, which we'll get through in the video. So as you saw in the first clip, this is basically what's happening. As you can see, I have lots of footage of this because apparently it's been happening everywhere. And as you can see, it doesn't matter how many bullets you put into the enemies, they are still going to be alive. They're full God moding around. You can't kill them even if you pull out your shovel. If you try to melee them, guess what happens? You can't actually kill them. So it's a weird / interesting glitch. We kind of saw the same thing back in Ghost or Call of Duty Ghost, which I'll get into soon. So there's really two possibilities here as to how these guys are actually getting the God mode. So starting off, number one, either they're hacking, or number two, it's just a glitch. So number one, if they're hacking, they're doing a pretty good job, because I've been reading some YouTube comments, I've been going on some modding forums, and it seems to me that apparently it's very difficult to actually hack in the PS4 because obviously it's a brand new generation of consoles. It's not easy as it was back in the day on the PS3. And it seems to me that it's pretty much virtually impossible. You probably get banned. And as far as I can see, no one has any type of hacks readied up for Call of Duty World War II. Although I have came across some people with modded controllers and stuff like that. It's not really a hack, it's more of an accessory to your controller. Those are the only type of things that you'll kind of come across in the new generation of consoles, because Activision and the new generation of consoles make it harder for hackers to try and deploy their firmware into the game. I'm really not sure the correct terminology of it all, but it's just harder because it's a new generation of consoles. Obviously, they can weed out the hackers a little bit easier, ban them quicker. But at the end of the day, people can still find ways to exploit, glitch the game. You know, get unlimited COD points, get weapons, get unlimited supply drops, whatever it is, people will always find a way to find glitches within the game, but you can't necessarily have a glitch where you're flying around, hacking and all that stuff, because it is kind of virtually impossible unless you go, as I said, back to the previous generation of consoles. So heading over to the second possibility, which is it a glitch that these guys are actually modding? As I said, on Reddit, everywhere on YouTube, people think that these guys are hacking. As I just said, very impossible to hack, especially for a game that's, you know, in beta for a few days. The reason why this is a glitch is that it's actually a display glitch. So if you guys are watching, I'll replay the footage for you. Now you can see that when the people are shooting the guy at the supposed God mode, you can see that the person is actually wearing the same uniform as the team that is shooting at him. And when the enemy shoots at the person with God mode, the person actually dies. So what does this mean? First of all, if I zoom into the kill feed, it says enemy killed enemy. Basically what this means is that the God mode glitch is a display glitch where your teammate is actually the one with God mode. The reason why you can't kill this person is because he's your teammate, but for some weird reason there's a display glitch where it's actually having an enemy red name tag over his head. It's not meant to have the red name tag over its head. It's meant to have the blue name tag over his head. So if you don't really understand what I'm saying, basically think of your teammate in Call of Duty. He has a blue tag over his head, so you know it's your teammate. You're not going to shoot at him because there's a blue tag as your teammate. But if your teammate, right, had a red tag over his head, you're going to instantly think it's your enemy. That's what's happening with this glitch. It's a weird bug that is happening around. It's happening to a lot of people, as you saw. I have a lot of footage with it. But I went one step further and I did some further research, and this display glitch also happened in COD Ghost. As you can see, they're shooting at this guy who supposedly has God mode. He doesn't die, he runs away, and guess what happens? The enemy kills him. And as you see in the kill feed, enemy kills enemy. Once again, it's just a random display glitch, and I'm not sure why it appears for a game that's in beta. And for a game, you know, that hasn't even been out, it's not even released yet. This type of stuff should have already been fixed. And I do believe in Ghost, after a while, they did eventually fix this type of stuff. What's also interesting about this is that even though it did appear in Ghost, it seems that they are porting some old elements from Call of Duties into this COD World War II, because if this happened in Ghost, there's probably some type of elements or textures, not even textures, just usually game code elements, all that type of stuff that they're bringing over, importing to the new Call of Duty World War II. So if you come across this glitch, don't immediately assume it's a hacker and start reporting them to Activision and stuff, because you're probably going to get them banned, and it's likely that they could probably get banned on PlayStation. Who knows? I'm sure that Activision and the people creating this game do know that this glitch is happening. So if you see it, be wary. It is your teammate, so there's no point shooting at him and jumping around. Finally figured it out. It's happened to everyone. It's happened to me a couple of times, and yeah, you don't really want to send messages to Activision stuff trying to tell them to ban people, because they probably won't be able to actually play this game when it does finally come out. So there we go. We finally concluded that this is not a hack. It's just a display glitch. A lot of people already know this, but I thought I'd clear it up for you guys when you're playing the World War II beta. If you did enjoy the video though, be sure to drop it a thumbs up. It'd be greatly appreciated, and I will catch you all later. Globe out.